NFL free agency has set up a ton of revenge games for the 2024 season. As we look forward to that, let's take a look back at my top 5 revenge games in NFL history. The Rams drafted running back Lawrence Phillips number 6 overall in 1996, then traded their third-year running back Jerome Bettis, who averaged 1,000 yards a season, to Pittsburgh. That November, St. Louis went on the road and took the bus. Bettis rushed for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns, while his Rams replacement only mustered 6 yards in the 42-6 blowout. The bus rolled on to a Hall of Fame career, and Phillips was out of the league by the year 2000. In 1994, after spending his first 5 seasons in Atlanta, Deion Sanders angered Falcons fans by accepting a 1-year deal to play in San Francisco, claiming Atlanta wasn't interested in winning. In Week 7 of that year, the 49ers visited the Georgia Dome, where Sanders embarrassed star wide receiver and former teammate Andre Rison with relentless coverage before capping off his performance with a 93-yard pick 6 in the second quarter. Primetime didn't even have to play in the second half, as the 49ers would go on to win 42-3 and ultimately the Super Bowl. But before hoisting the Lombardi and before that Week 7 game, San Francisco got a taste of that dish best served oh so cold. 2 years after the 49ers traded legendary quarterback Joe Montana to the Chiefs, the two teams faced off in a highly anticipated Week 2 matchup in 1994. The original Joe Cool went 19 of 31 for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns, while watching his 49ers replacement Steve Young get beat up all game long to the tune of 4 sacks and 2 interceptions. Speaking of quarterbacks facing their former teams, fellow Packers fans, it's time to look away. After retiring, unretiring, being traded to the Jets, and retiring again, Brett Favre, beloved former Packers quarterback, unretired again and signed with division rival Minnesota in 2009. His first game against the Packers was an instant classic in Minnesota, and in the end, Favre got the win, becoming the first quarterback to beat all 32 NFL teams. Favre's homecoming to Green Bay was a total show for the Packers, who were down 24-3 early in the third. The Vikings eventually won 38-26 after the Packers mounted a small, futile comeback. Here are the honorable mention revenge games before the number 1 reveal, and thanks for watching. If you're a subscriber, your team will score an extra touchdown this season. By default, this has to be number 1. Tom Brady returned to Foxborough in 2021 after winning his 7th Super Bowl and first one not in a Patriots uniform. It was a low-scoring, back-and-forth game that the Buccaneers won after New England missed a game-winning field goal.